Hey, thanks for spoiling the movie, asshole. I'm T-Blackchicks1, and go fuck yourself. Aladdin, motherfuckers. So Total Recall is obviously the remake of a classic Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I haven't seen the Arnold Schwarzenegger one in a while, but I watched it over and over and over again as a kid. Definitely a fun, entertaining, thrill ride of a movie. So when I heard they were, doing a remake, I wasn't all that pleased, because, I just saw absolutely no point. But, I thought the trailers looked really good, and I liked the cast. So was this movie as good or even better than the original? No, not at all. Now, this movie stars Colin Farrell, Kate Beckinsale, Jessica Biel, Bryan Cranston, Bill Nighy, John Cho. This movie's set way in the future, and Colin Farrell plays Douglas Quaid, who uses this thing called Recall, which is designed to implant fake memories into your head. But once he visits that place, the whole thing goes haywire. They don't let him go in, and they all, think he's a spy, and then he's all of a sudden on the run. And he soon finds out that he's visited a Recall before, and all his life is just that he thought he lived was just fake, and he's only been living this life for like 6 weeks. Now, I was actually digging the first 20 minutes of this movie. I thought, the plot was actually really interesting, and I was really digging the atmosphere. The visual effects were awesome. And, and it was keeping me really entertained. Then after about 20 minutes where, the plot really goes into effect here, it just became repetitive, it became boring. After a while, it just became, complete action and nothing else, and, the action didn't really have anything special to it. I mean, it was the same people chasing after the same guy, and nothing happened. I mean, it was just dull. I won't completely blame the actors, but, Colin Farrell is a good actor, and it's not really his fault that he's not used that well in this movie. But, I mean, there's nothing really memorable to him. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't think he's, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a great actor. I think he's just used, I mean, he's really good at punchlines and catchphrases, and he's really good at action, but he's not a great actor. But I gotta credit with him with making his character really memorable. I remember the name Douglas Quaid. If I saw this movie just without seeing the original, I wouldn't remember the fucking name Douglas Quaid or anything about him. And that's also the thing. Everything that was really memorable about the original Total Recall is not memorable at all in here. I mean, they do give a lot of little references to, really, fun things in the original, but I mean, that's all it is, references. They have to reference the cool things in the original one, because there really isn't anything interesting in this one. Now, one of the reasons I was seriously looking forward to this movie is, this movie has both Kate Beckinsale and Jessica Biel in it. Both those actresses are, in the my top 10 biggest celebrity crushes. Now, Kate Beckinsale was good, but, I mean, I did not really like her character. The character was just really boring. Same with Jessica Biel. I had no idea who the fuck she was. And, I mean, this movie goes way too long. There was, 5 different endings, and it just got kind of tedious, and I just wanted it to end. No, I'm making this movie sound out to be worse than it actually is. I think it could serve as a fun, movie, maybe if you get it, maybe rent it or something. It's not very good. I did have fun for the first 20 minutes, but after a while, it's just whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna give this a 5.5 out of 10. And I also saw Beasts of the Southern Wild yesterday, and I could upload a review of that because I do want to talk about that. But anyway, yeah, don't need to see Total Recall. Whatever. See ya.